live here at Youth Impact 2015 at U-Turn in Richmond, Virginia. And you know who I'm with. This is the man God gave the vision to. Thank God for Travis Woods and Tasha Woods. But here go her better half, Travis Woods. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's up? What's up, yo? My man, Ernest! What up, baby? What's going on?
I'm telling you, it's awesome what God gave you, man. This event is awesome, man. I'm telling you, the panels, on down to everything, Willie Moore Jr. fashion show. When did God give you this vision?
It was about 2010, 2009, 2010. The Lord began to deal with me. When God gives you a vision, He'll begin to, in your spirit, man, He'll begin to show you things, begin to deal with you about some things, even some natural things that you're seeing is happening, and began to deal with me about 2009, 2010. It was birth 2012. And I just thank God, man, because when He gave me the vision, at first I was kind of like Moses, like I was kind of intimidated, like, me? Little old me? But God said, yes, I want to use you. So that's when it happened.
And then your lovely wife, man, y'all got together. She moved with you. I'm telling you, they both move as a unit. And I'm telling you, this event is awesome. Now, tonight is Willie Moore Jr. It's a fashion show. Tell us about the fashion show and everything that's coming up next.
Well, my wife would be the better person to tell you about exactly the fashion show. She's a coordinator. I learned my lesson, y'all. Anytime you're in ministry with your better half, you learn boundaries. Yes. And she don't let me deal or touch the fashion show, which I understand, So basically, I know the theme is school days, and the bottom line is we don't want people walking around, or we encouraging people not to walk around in a daze and really wake up and understand what God is doing in your life so you can pursue, advance, and take territories, which is the theme of the conference, and get out of that state of, am I called, am I not called? If the word that we got this morning from Nate Clark is that when you get saved, you called automatically, so it's no discrepancy. You just got to do what God told you to do.
You brought an awesome panel together on this afternoon. Tell us your relationship and bringing all these people together for the youth. The love you have for the youth is just awesome, man. Tell us that love you have for the youth today.
I was a young person at once. We all was, and the Lord began to do some things with me even when I was young, man. And I shared my testimony, a little bit of it, when I taught a session. And the bottom line is, I'm a person, and we all should be like this. I don't like to just see things and just let it happen. We got to get in the middle, especially when you're a Christian. Come on, somebody. When you're a Christian, you can't just, Jesus didn't just sit in the temple and teach. He walked. Yeah, and He did different things to make disciples. He didn't just stay in one place and thought the disciples would come to Him. He went out and got Peter and them, when what they was doing. It was fishing, you know what I'm saying? And so we got to go out into the highways and the byways and be a light for Christ. I even had 106.5 to beat here yesterday.
Sort of, man.
And it's back in the day, I probably wouldn't have did that. But they need Jesus.
That's right. That's
They
right.
need to hear about the gospel. They was playing all crazy secular stuff, but the bottom line is we being a light. We being a light to 106.5 to beat. We being a light to people that listen to them, and I just wanted to use that for attraction. So the thing is that I really want to share is that the reason why we do this, the reason why I love young people, the reason why, I'm obedient to what God has called me to do, because I was a wrench and God saved me. God saved me and filled me with His precious Spirit.
And you know what? It's like you even went to go pick up some of the youth from the projects and places now that's true ministry. I mean, tell us about that.
I thank God for my connection with Miss Lynn Johnson Mims, and she works for an organization where she is like the neighborhood network coordinator, where she pretty much is in charge of doing different activities in like 4 different apartment complexes. And a lot of these, it's not the projects, but it's Section 8. So it's low income, and they do a lot of awesome things. And I even had the Impact program over there for a season. And, the bottom line is we got to go out and get them. Yes. And the young lady I was just talking to, this is her second or third year. She was a part of the Impact program. And I had lost contact with her, and she was like, I told her, she asked me, what are you going to do next? Like, what's the next thing? What you going to be doing? I said, well, I'm about to go into Mosby and start doing some programs. And she said, can I go with you? She just asked me that while I was just standing over right before I did the interview. So we got to be a light to these young people and let them know that, hey, they are called. They are called by God, and they can do it. So we just got to keep on. And somebody going to be you one day. Somebody want to, imitate what you're doing. And we got to just, I got my daughters in this. My youngest, 1 year old, she going to be in the fashion show. My 7-year-old, she doing it, So you got to keep them a part of what you're doing, and that makes it fun. It don't even make it seem like it's religious. It makes it just a part of their life. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what is God saying for next year sometimes? Did he download something to you yet? I know he did. Can you leak it, or you don't really want to leak it yet?
No, I'm going to leak it. The thing, I tell people all the time that God, when he doesn't speak, when he doesn't show me what I'm going to be doing next, that's when I know that's when I'm supposed to stop or do something supposed to be a shift. And God already downloaded things in my life for next year in my spirit. And he already said next year is supposed to be about fearless. Because God has not given us the spirit of fear, but he's given us the power, he's given us love, and he gave us a sound mind. So that's the bottom line, man. We can't be fearful. We got to go out and do this thing. And I just saw Willie Moore Jr. walk in, and he's definitely bridging his thing is bridging the streets in the church, and he's doing things all over the world. And I believe in God. Y'all believe God with me. That Willie Moore Jr. I really want to share with him the vision of Youth Impact. We want this to go all over the world. And I think it'll be a connection between us. So that's what's going down in 2016.
Yeah, he gave you the real. You saw it here first. He gave the blue. I feel special right now. He gave me the blueprint. I got it, y'all. Y'all got it first. So we thank God for you for being obedient. And Bishop just hit it home. Bishop Robinson, big up Bishop Robinson for that word on yesterday, Friday. It was awesome. Thank God he has a son like you that know how to go out and he's not intimidated about nothing. Because sometimes bishops and pastors get intimidated. I can't let them get too far. But he has trusted you enough to push you and launch you out so you can begin to fly and soar like an eagle. So I thank God for having a pastor like that, which is so awesome, man. But I thank God, I know he got to go very soon, man. But thank God for Travis Woods and Tasha Woods. They're doing a lovely thing in the community. Everyone's latching on to it. We live here at Youth Impact 2015 with Travis Woods right here. If you're not here, you are missing it. Keep it locked right here to Say a Peace Show with your boy Ernest Elo Armstrong on SYPG Radio.